So when working on formats, obviously with coaching and clients and stuff, I have my own format that I use, my own framework that suits me and my style of how I like to work. I've seen coaches before, and I've seen psychologists, I've seen counsellors, and to be honest, I won't lie, 80% of them I pulled my fucking hair out with them. Honestly, I thought they were unbelievable in a bad way. I went to see one. I won't say what for, but I left there worse from seeing someone. It was unbelievable. So what I wanted to do was create something that could be used as the framework, the bedrock, the foundations of the Relational Sanctuary, but also be put in a book in Waterstones. So that's a format that's just happening now, so people can actually take it home and work on themselves. But the benefit here is obviously you've got a coach to challenge you, because we all have our walls, we all have our defense mechanisms, and you'll get challenged and you'll be like, nope. And then you get challenged again, and I'll challenge you, and I'll challenge you because no one else is going to challenge you. There's a lot of people here, and I'll say, no one's ever challenged you on these things, have they? And they're like, no, because they won't let them in. But you have to know you need to change. So the tenet is 10 pathways, or commandments, or how you want to look at them, and they run in like a chronological order. Before we can get to where we want to be, we need to understand why we've done the things we've done, which is basically what happened to me. I was like, why have I done the stupid shit I've done? Yeah, obviously bipolar was one thing, but there's more at play there. So we do what's called a regression board, which is phenomenal, which is you have when you were born on this scale, and then when you have where you are now. And then the top and the bottom, you have this little thing where you book out the good stuff that's happened in your life and the bad stuff. And what you're able to do is you're able to pinpoint certain aspects in your life where things have gone right, things have gone wrong. And then if you do have certain problems, say with drink or drugs or anything like that, you can start to pinpoint in your life where things, where there were grey areas, where there was highs, where there was lows, and where dependencies started picking up. Could be something else. But once we identify those things, then we can start working with them. It's all about getting to the root, because 9 times out of 10, you'll go, this is the problem, this is what I think it is, and then we need to go 3 layers deeper and go back and back. So there'll be a pattern emerging, and when we do the regression boards, we can see what they are. And then with the regression, there comes a lot more things, and then we can move forward, and we can look at the now and the present. But then the most important thing is having the tools to be balanced and mindful in the present day, but move forward with that same mindset. That's the most important thing. We can't change our past. The past has happened. But we can understand why we've done it, why we're doing things we do, the patterns of behavior, bringing awareness to them, so that when we move forward, we have the tools we need to do. Most people, like 80% of the world, has anxiety and depression. But yet anxiety is only something that comes from the future. You can't get anxious about something that's already happened. You can get sad or depressed and bring that into the present. But you can only be anxious about something from the future. Because I can't get anxious about something that's happening now because it hasn't happened yet. So how do we stay mindful? How do we stay present? Because if you do suffer from anxiety, sleepless nights, and stuff like that, that's all from the future. The fear of the future, that's anxiety. Anxiety doesn't live in the present. So it's having all these tools. And meditation is key. Honestly, it's key. People go, oh, I can't meditate. My brain can't handle it. Well, about time you fucking started learning, eh? Don't do excuses. I can't do meditation. I've heard it so many times. It's, well, let's start, even if it's 2 minutes. Start with 2 minutes. Start with 3 minutes. I don't know what people expect from meditation, whether they expect their spine to start tingling. If you have used drugs before, people want, I want the rush. No, it's not about that. It's about the calminess. The only way I always ask people, what do you get from meditation? And they say what they get from it. And my friend of mine recently said something amazing, because I'm a musician and it resonated with me. He said, you wouldn't go and play on stage and not tune your guitar before you played. And I was like, oh, I like that. You wouldn't go on, yeah, of course. First thing a musician would do is before you play a gig, tune your guitar. Before you leave the house in the day, why would you not meditate? Why would you not ground yourself, center yourself? Just dust your mind off, all those thoughts that you've had before going to bed, when you're waking up, I need to do this, all that. Just take all that clutter and just kind of. So yeah, so the tenet is, it's a 10-step pathway process, commandments that you can understand. A lot of them in the past, but then you've got the present, and then you can have tools for the future. So that's what we use as the foundation. And it's right here. We're waiting for you. I can't wait to welcome you guys. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Everybody's welcome. There's no judgment passed. It's a safe, warm, beautiful space for anybody and everybody. So welcome to the Restaurant Sanctuary. I'll speak to you soon.